Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am stuck in quarantine, much like a lot of you guys watching. If you're watching in like March, April-ish of 2020 when this video goes up. It's been a long few days. I've been in quarantine for about 6 days now. I think it's day 6. My first day was Monday the 16th because that was my last day of work before all of my jobs closed. So my semester is now online and I had 3 jobs, all of which are now online. Actually, my retail job closed completely, so I'm very, very thankful to say that I'm still getting paid for the next 3 weeks while they're closed, but I just don't have any jobs to physically go to right now. And then my 2 office jobs are online right now. So with all of that, I have a lot of free time now. So I figured why not start my YouTube channel back up. This is something I've been wanting to do for so long. I just have not had the time. I am taking 16 credit hours right now and I, like I said, have 3 jobs. So I have not had like an ounce of free time. So while this is like a really horrific situation, I have found myself having a lot of extra free time and felt like there's really nothing I can do other than stay home, so I might as well try to make the best of it and do something that really makes me happy. So here I am. So today I figured I would talk about some of my favorite thrift finds of all time. I have found a lot of like inspiration for things I specifically wanted to look for at the thrift store just based on videos like this. So that's really the intention of this video, is to maybe help you guys find something that you would want to thrift for yourself. So I have about 15 items here. I really couldn't narrow it down much further from there because I have so many that I just really love and that I hold very dear to my heart and that I just wear so regularly. So these are honestly, along with being my favorite thrifts, probably the most worn items in my closet. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna go through and show you guys everything that I've thrifted, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So one of my most worn thrifts is probably this jacket right here. This is a Levi Strauss denim jacket. It's like this, just a standard like medium to dark wash denim. It's nice and rugged and just nice and thick and warm. It's nice and oversized. It's a really great fall and early spring jacket because it is pretty warm and you can layer it because it's so bulky. So this is really one of my most worn thrifts, I think I would say. Keeping on theme with the jackets, I only have 2 to show you guys, so this is the second one that I thrifted. I actually got this in one of my more recent thrifting trips, and this was like such a find. I love it so much. It is this corduroy jacket. It is by the brand Norton Studio, but this jacket I found, this is from a thrift store, like a local thrift store. I don't remember the name of it, but it is corduroy, and it's like just a perfect rich construction corduroy. And it used to have these flower buttons on it. I don't know if I took a picture of it with the buttons on it. If I did, I will insert it in here. But basically I was able to take the buttons off because they didn't actually mean anything, because it's Velcro anyway, which is kind of weird, but I don't really care. I was able to take off like 10 wooden flower buttons off this jacket and end up with just this beautiful zip up corduroy jacket. I haven't been able to wear this a ton yet because I did buy this in January. And in Michigan it is very cold in January, so it's getting close to spring. It hasn't really gotten like over that barrier yet where I can actually wear it comfortably and not be freezing. So I do very much look forward to wearing that though. I keep putting it on with different outfits to try to like plan something out with it. I just haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so this next piece that I wanted to show you guys is actually from my most recent trip out. This was probably about a month ago now. I thrifted this from Salvation Army. It is so cute. I've been on a red kick lately and I really love this piece. So this is a cropped sweater. This is by the brand Blue Blush, which is a Dolls Kill brand. I think other places may sell this brand too, I'm not entirely sure. But it is a red sweater. It has a deep little V-neck on it, and then it is cropped. So it's really cute on. It looks really great with a pair of high-waisted pants and some boots or like your Doc Oxfords. So the other thing that I really like about this sweater is that the sleeves are like bell sleeves a little bit. They're not intense, but they're just like enough of like a little puff that it adds something really cool to the sweater. And I think that in the summer even, this could be a cute sweater because it's cropped and it's got pretty short sleeves. They only go to about right here on me. I don't know if that's because I have long arms. I don't think I do, but it just has like a really cute bell sleeve sort of situation going on there, and I really like that. So this has been one of my favorites. I've actually worn this a few times to school because you can wear it under stuff as well, but I look forward to wearing it when I don't need to like layer something over it. So this next piece I've had for a few years. It is more of like a loungewear piece, and I've had this since I want to say like 2016 or 2017, but this is a Gildan sweatshirt. This is just like a crew neck sweatshirt, and then I actually cropped it into a crop top. So it's really, really short, and the reason why I made it so short was because it actually had a stain on it when I bought it. It's still fine because I only paid like $2 or $3 for it, but I wanted to crop it so that way you couldn't see the stain, and also it looks really cute with a pair of high-waisted leggings or a pair of sweatpants or literally anything, because sweatshirts can pretty much go with anything. And then it's just like this forest green color. It's really nothing too crazy out of my comfort zone, and I find myself reaching for this a lot and wearing this a lot to school because it is cropped, so it looks a little bit nicer than like a typical sweatshirt, which I still have no problem wearing. So this next piece is also from one of my more recent purchases as well. This one is the brand Croft & Barrow, and it is this like mock neck grayish beige, I don't know, it's like a grayish long sleeve, and it's a little bit thicker. It's not necessarily like a sweater, but it is a little bit thicker than like a standard long sleeve t-shirt, and it's got just a wonderful mock neck on it. It looks really great tucked in with a pair of mom jeans and like a black belt, and I really, really like this. I've worn this quite a few times. It's just like a nice basic, which is always good when you're thrifting, to be able to find some nice basics that you can dress up or dress down in your closet. Tagging along with that one, I have this guy right here. This is also more recent. I found that some of my most recent purchases have become my favorites because I'm starting to really find like my true style, and I feel like that's made it a lot easier to know what to look for when I thrift. So this sweater is actually from the men's section at Salvation Army. It is by the brand Arrow, and it is like this grid pattern sweater. And what I really like about this, as stupid as this sounds, is that it isn't a size small. When I've shopped at thrift stores before, I've typically gotten anything in any size no matter what, which I don't know if that's a thing a lot of people do. I always have felt like, oh, like, yeah, this is 2 sizes too big, but it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I have to get it. So I've ended up with a lot of sweaters that really just look ill-fitted, and they don't go with anything that I wear, and it ends up just looking like not right for me and not right for my body at all. So I've been really emphasizing on trying to find pieces that actually fit, which has helped me immensely. I have stopped buying like men's extra larges just because, oh, I like the design of this, I really need it. There are some things you can get away with, like loungewear, like sweatshirts, things like that, t-shirts even. Those types of things look really good if you buy them in any size typically. I like to go oversized, but really you can do so much with those pieces in any size. But as far as like sweaters and pieces that are meant to look a little bit nicer, you really should try to like stick within your size range if you like it that way, or if you like that oversized look, if that's your style, then obviously go for that. But for me, I like a little bit more fitted. I want it to not feel like I'm swimming in it essentially. So this has been one of my favorites because you can actually tuck it in really easily into a pair of mom jeans, of course. And it's just been a really nice piece that I've really liked this winter. Next, I have this piece that I actually forgot about for the longest time, but since I found it, I've been wearing it like crazy. This is a Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt, and this is from whatever thrift store, I really don't even remember at this point, but this one's really cool because it's Atlanta, which, whatever, but the live part right here is like sticky, like one of those like sticky shiny materials, and then I just really like the colors that they used in this piece. I think this is a really cool screen printed shirt, and then this one is one of those cases where like a size bigger actually looks really cool. So I got this one in a large, and I pair this one a lot of times with really anything. I typically like to wear jeans mainly, so I will usually pair it with a pair of jeans and then a pair of like Doc Martens or a pair of sneakers, whatever really. But I've been really liking this shirt a lot lately, and I'm really glad that I found it because I genuinely didn't even realize that I had it. Next up, I have this sweatshirt. This is probably my all-time favorite thrift, and I don't ever really leave the house in this, but I got this in 2016. It was one of my first like really good finds that I've been really excited about, and I still love this piece. I will probably die in this. This is a New York sweatshirt from Salvation Army, and it is definitely vintage. You can tell because of the way that it's shaped. I have never seen anything new like this in my life. And it says the Empire State in New York on it, and it is just really, really soft and worn in and really broken in. And it has navy blue writing with a little bit of gray back in the screen printing as well. So it just really looks cool and almost like 3D. And I've really loved this forever. I wear this at home probably about 4 to 5 times a week. It is just seriously my favorite sweatshirt, and I never want to get rid of it as long as I live. I just really love it. So that is probably like my all-time favorite thrift. The next piece is this piece right here. I actually got this on Depop, and I really, really love this one. I when did I get this? I got this a few months ago maybe. It is this sheer button-up shirt. I guess I would call it a button-up, but it only actually has one button. And then it just has like palm tree leaves or some kind of like leaves of some sort all throughout, and it looks really cool with something under it like a bralette or like even like a halter top or a bandeau with whatever bottoms you'd really want to pair it with. I wore it to a party last week with like a crop top under it and then a pair of mom jeans with a belt and then some heels, and it just looks really cool. It's just like a fun throw over kind of piece. I feel like you could do a lot with this, and I really like this one. It's kind of different than what I'm used to, but that's kind of the thing I've been trying to do lately is like get more pieces that I'm not used to, which has been really fun because I'm finding a lot more style elements that I didn't know that I had before. So this piece I actually kind of like upcycled a little bit. So I got this dress from Salvation Army last year. It was hideous. It was like this cheetah print dress. It was like a tube top and then it like tied around the neck and it had like ruffles right here, and it was just kind of a disaster and not flattering at all. I was able to basically cut the top off of it, buy an elastic piece, and then sew it in. So I ended up just making a skirt out of this, which is great because I was really into the cheetah print trend last year, and I feel like I will still be wearing this summer, but I didn't want to invest in like a really high quality, expensive like skirt, I guess, with a cheetah print pattern because I didn't know if it was going to stay in my wardrobe or if I was going to want to get rid of it in a few months. So it was really nice to be able to get this for $4.99 and cut it into a skirt and be able to get a lot of use out of it that way. And I know that I'll keep this because I really like it, at least for the next year or so. I'll probably be wearing it this summer, who knows, but I'm really happy about that. And that's another cool thing about like shopping at the thrift stores is that you can find so many cool pieces that can fit into a trend. If you're not sure you want to like keep it in your wardrobe forever, you can buy something less expensive and wear it for a while and really feel it out and see if it's really your style or not. And then going along with that, I also got this. So we have a Salvation Army outlet kind of by my house. It's kind of close, and it has where you basically shop by the pound, and it's really cool, but I would really recommend like wearing gloves because it is like not clean, like at all. It is really, it's like really scary, honestly. Like there was a big garbage bucket full of like food wrappers and like stuff that's like, that was in the clothes. So it is an experience, but you can find really cool stuff. Like I found a pair of Levi's for $1.29 in there because nothing is price marked and it's really just like a free-for-all. So you just basically grab what you want, or they charge you by the pound for it. So I don't know, I like it. I've had a good experience with it, but it's also just like like not into germs. I'm really not into like, I wouldn't necessarily call myself like a germaphobe, but I really don't care for like dirt and like, so it was fine. But I actually found this, and this is probably one of my favorite thrifted skirts as well. This is reversible, which is really cool, and this is the side that I like the most personally. It's just like this muted kind of like beigey little bit of green and black leaf skirt. It's like a midi skirt. It goes down to right about my knees, and it's reversible. So it has this side as well. This is fine. I don't love this side, but you know, it's like 2 for 1, so $1.29, it's really not that bad. But this is more of like a gold, tan, beigey, black kind of situation. So I don't know, 2 for 1 though. I really like this skirt. I haven't really worn it a ton yet, but I have been thinking about so many ways to wear it in the summer when it gets a little bit warmer out. And when I'm going out, if we even get to leave the house by then. The last few items I have to show you are jeans. This pair of jeans is from the brand Liz Claiborne, and these are from a local thrift store that I don't remember the name of, but these were $2 and they fit me like beautifully. They're probably one of my most worn pairs. They are a nice kind of medium wash. They're pretty heavy, which is something I always look for in jeans, is to be really thick and sturdy. I really don't like thin, stretchy jeans because they wear down quite a bit easier. But these ones have a really nice high waist, and they have a really nice wash, and they just really are pretty streamlined through the legs. So I really like that about them, and they just feel really good and comfortable. And I'm really into the rise on them because I feel like I can wear a lot with them, and I can wear a very cropped shirt and you really can't tell how cropped it is, or you really can't see a ton of midriff with that, which is something I really like. And then these jeans are my all-time favorite thrifted jeans ever. These are by Riders. The thing I really like about Riders jeans is this detail on the back, how it has these little seams right here. I think that's just so cool. I don't think it really does much, but I just really like the way that it looks. These ones were really, really long on me when I got them, and they are a little wider on my waist, but I typically wear them with the belt. And I really like these jeans because I can eat a good meal in them and still feel comfortable in them because I don't feel like I'm being suffocated. But these were super long on me, so I actually kind of distressed them myself. I did a hole in each knee, and then I did a step hem on the ankles. So there's kind of like that raw edge there, and then it has a step up. So that way if I'm wearing boots or anything like that, it just has a little bit more of a window you can see. And these were $2 as well. I got these at the same thrift store. I just happened to go on a day where everything in the store was half off, so I ended up getting a ton of stuff for $12, and that was one of my like claims to fame in the thrifting world. Then I have these. These are a pair that I don't wear as often as I'd like to just because they are a little bit tight, but I do try to find ways to wear them when I can. These are Calvin Klein high-waisted jeans. I really, really like these. These are perfectly thick, a perfect wash, just really all around beautiful pants. They have the Calvin Klein tag on them, which is really nice, and then they are high-waisted. They have a really nice zipper line, how like it comes down really far. I found in a YouTube video once that the lower that this goes down, the better the jeans look on you, and I have found that to be so true. It really has changed the way that I look at jeans. These I cuff because they are a little bit long on me, and they're just a really nice flattering jean. I just wish that they fit me a little bit better, but I will hold on to these because I do find opportunities to wear them when I can, and I just really, really, really like these pants. And then the last pair that I have to show you guys is one of my most recent pairs as well. This is from my last thrift haul. I went to a bunch of thrift stores with my cousin, and I went to this store and these didn't have a tag on them, and I was really upset because I tried them on over my leggings because they also didn't have a fitting room, and they fit me beautifully. They were perfect, and they didn't have a price tag. And at a lot of thrift stores, if it doesn't have a price tag, they won't sell it to you because they don't want you like switching tags or just anything like that. Like they don't want to like have to like give you a lower price than what they were originally worth. So I took them up there anyway. I was like, I don't know if there's anything you can do about this, but I really, really like these. And she gave them to me for $1.29, which was really, really nice of her. They are the brand Lee, and they don't have pockets on the back, which is really interesting, but it honestly makes for like such a cool outfit because there's just nothing there. I just think it's interesting. You don't see that a lot. So they are really light wash. They are about ankle length. I can't really cuff these because they're a little bit short, so I typically don't. And then the other cool thing about these is the cinch waist. I really, really like these pants. I think they're really nice, and I am really happy that I ended up being able to get them for $1.29, so I have no complaints there. Those are all of the items that I wanted to show you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my channel, be sure to subscribe, and you guys can turn on post notifications. I really want to get more into this, and I've actually learned a huge life lesson from all of this about like taking more time for myself and to do the things that I want to do. So I really do plan on coming out with a lot more content and like sort of putting some of the things that I want to do first, because I have the time for that now, not only, but I've learned a lot about like taking better care of myself and like doing things that make me happy. So I really would like to make more videos and get back on track with this and make this something for me that I do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.